What's good everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to share how I took this EURUSD short and also pound JPY short, and all these trades I have shared in my free Telegram channel. So if you have not already joined, do join it. I have the link right down below. It is currently free, and I just want to share with everyone here that I have officially opened up my subscription-based Discord channel as well. So if you are interested, do head down to my Patreon link. I have it down below. This is how it looks like. Basically, it's about 50 USD per month. This is not a sickness group. Basically, I would share weekly outlook of the markets. I'll share and make it a video. I also have daily trade ideas for Forex as well. Every day I'll update the charts and price points that I'm interested in daily. I'll also be personally sharing my Forex trades that I take, videos on my strategy. I have also videos on psychology, and we have our own private Discord channel which we can chat daily as well. I will share my crypto spot plays, what altcoins I'm accumulating, and also some airdrop farming alpha. So if this interests you, and you can, if you think this is not right for you, you can just not pay for the next month, because it is subscription based and it's on a monthly basis. So do check it out if you're interested. Alright, I'll leave the Patreon link down below. So anyway, coming back to the charts, let's break down how I took the EURUSD short. Basically, I shared this trade idea on my free Telegram channel. I mentioned that I would like to see a double top formation around this key area over here, around 1.104, and then I took the short, okay, all the way down to the prior lows and eventually even deeper. So let's just reverse and see what we can work with and how did I take this trade. Okay, so this is somewhat how the Friday ended, and Monday, when Monday opened, why I decided that this area was a key interest of supply zone and a resistance zone. It's because you can see on the higher time frame, just looking at it, price has put all the way back down since the start of June, and then started an uptrend from June all the way, creating a brand new high. But as I mentioned earlier in my previous video as well, I also took a short over here because this was key resistance area on the higher time frame. If you do not know what I'm talking about, do check out my previous video. And therefore I took a short around over here, 1.123 areas, and then targeted this area over here, 1.104. So now we are beginning a downtrend on the hourly and the 4-hour time zone, and therefore, because we are forming lower highs, lower lows, I'm playing with the current daily trend right now instead of the higher time frame trend. So now it's a bearish trend, therefore I'm just aiming for bearish trend momentum before either swapping back to the bullish trend, or it depends on how price forms. So with that, because of the lower highs and lower lows, I'm just looking for shorts, and therefore this was an area of interest for me because this was the prior area where price bounced briefly without forming a new high before pushing into new lows. Okay, so this was definitely a point of interest and a point of area that I'm interested to short at. And let's say if price fails to break this area, paired with resistance area over here, plus a double top formation, which is a bearish reversal, plus if you use the fib from the top to the bottom, this was the 0.5 fib areas, which is confluence to a short trigger that I would take. Usually if price reaches the 0.5 or the 0.618, that will be my potential interest area as well. So with that, let's play it further. And you can see cleanly on the 4-hour chart. Price formed somewhat of a double top formation. Let's zoom in the 1-hour chart. You can see it's super cleanly. Price fails to break this 1.104 key area. We don't even have an hourly close above it. We only have wicks to this supply zone. And therefore, your entry could be anywhere within these few weeks. If you are very aggressive, your stops will be just maybe about 20 pips above 1.106 areas. Alright, give the trade some breathing room. Okay, you can either enter anywhere in the wicks. Even if you zoom in on the 15-minute chart, you can enter anywhere above 1.104 with your stops above. Okay, going back to the 1-hour chart. Or you can wait for this hourly bearish candle to form before taking short and then having your stops around here. And let's play it further. Price eventually, once price breaks this prior support on the lower time frame, okay, price is suggesting that we are going to continue the bearish momentum. Let's play it further. Continues breaking down. Okay. Your risk to reward. For me, I personally go for a 3-to-1 risk to reward. So let's say you took a position after this 1 hour, okay, to be conservative. You have about the stops above the highs. Let's say you have a 30 pip stop loss. I'm aiming for a 90 pip target. 90 pip is about thereabout, right? But to be safe, I want to target this area of prior support area, which is the prior low. Okay, so just missing out on the 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. This is about 2.5, which is also pretty good. Let's play it further. Continue breaking down. This key level acting as area of resistance as well. Alright. Okay, continue to push up, but did not come back to our entry yet. It's getting a bit long. Just give me a moment. Alright, pushing down, and boom. We hit our first TP zone. That's a very nice trade over here. It's a 100 pip trade. Even if we held it a little bit more, yep, that's about 100 pip trade there. And 3-to-1 risk reward ratio, target completed. Trade idea was shared early in the week. You could have just taken this one single trade and that's it. They are done for the week. 100 pip trade is good enough, right? So that's for EURUSD trade, and this is my thought process, because we have, just to summarize again, because we are in a bearish momentum right now on the lower time frames on the hourly and the 4-hour chart. We are intraday traders, or personally I am an intraday trader slash day trader. Therefore, now I've seen there is a bearish momentum, I'm playing towards the short side. As long as we continue to form lower highs, lower lows, I'm playing to the downside. And therefore, after Friday closes around this area, I'm looking for price entry at the double top areas, because that will give me a very good risk to reward ratio. And as you can see, even conservatively, if you entered after the hourly bearish candle, you still get about 100 pip trade. And if you enter a bit higher, that's about 110, 120 pip trade. So that is my thought process. If you guys want to know more, remember my course is already open. I share how to get these kinds of entries and what do you look for when entering a trade. Okay, so that's for EURUSD trade. The other trade that I want to share is pound JPY. Okay, I mentioned that when price was around here in the midweek, okay, I mentioned that price is looking a little bit bearish because of JPY strength, which is the yen strength, which is the main base pair of pound JPY. And with that, I think that the shorts would be favored for pound JPY. So let's play it back before. I think I shared the trade around here when price was around here. So let's play it back. Bring to the 1 hour chart. This was previous prior high formed in 21st July. Price with the JPY news. Okay, it pushed down severely, and of course it bounced back up, taking out all these stop losses over here. And as price formed a range over here, it failed to hold the prior high as support and eventually broke down. That is one sign that, you know, the bullish momentum might be dying down and bearish, and the bears are coming back. And so over here, with the yen strength in mind as well, I wanted to take an entry around these areas over here, as long as price does not come above 183s and ultimately above these stops over here. And so I wanted to take an entry around the 182.5, which is the prior high areas. Okay, plus this was previous support, now turned resistance. Therefore, I would like to take a trade over from this area over here. And of course, I will have around a stops just above here, which is about 100 pip stops. Okay, this is a bit higher because this is a swing trade that I wanted to take, and therefore your position size has to drop as well. So let's say you normally take a 1 lot trade with a 30 pip stop loss. With a 100 pip stop loss, you have to push down your lot size. So maybe take a 0.3 lot size trade because you have to factor in the stop loss. Okay, so I was targeting this entry over here, and of course, at least targeting this low over here, and ultimately even lower at 180s key areas. So let's play it forward. Okay, price is still ranging at this area, and there we go. Let's say you have a limit order over here, triggered over here. Price did not even close above this 182.5 areas, hourly candle, which I mean. Okay, we see huge wicks to the upside, but no candle closes above. That gives me more confidence to take this short trade. Okay, we got stops above over here. As price did not hold above, shorts are looking more favorable, and with this push down, if you got an entry right over here at 182.5, 182.3, whatever in this zone, once it breaks this prior lows, I would have moved my stop loss to break even, which is a free trade right now. And just letting it play, usually I aim for a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio, right? So with a 100 pip stop loss, it's a bit high to hit a 3R ratio, and therefore I'm aiming for about 150 to 200 pips. And let's say if you entered over here, this whole trade already 200 pips done. Alright, so let's play it further a bit. It did dig down even lower, alright, and then form some sort of support over here. So that was already a very, very nice trade, because if you entered over here, your stops around here. Remember I said with a 100 pip stop loss, I'm aiming for just a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, and that's precisely it. You got it in within a few hours after this huge push down and taking out prior support areas on the hourly time frame. And because of that, I would have taken some profits over here, and let's say if you wanted to swing, move your stop loss to break even and hold for more. Okay, and because we have seen this push up, okay, price is looking a little bit more bullish because you can see prior support area zone, but price pushed up significantly from here, suggesting that this could be a liquidity grab. Alright, you can see over here, liquidity grab. Price might start to come back up again, and therefore it's very important to take some profits. Let's say you are swinging this trade. Okay, so that is what I looked for EURUSD and Pound JPY, and this is my thought process. And actually, this is just some triggers that I added, mainly the prior highs, price formed a range but failed to hold above, came back down, held as resistance. This is point number 1 of why I wanted to take a short. Second reason, just use a fib again, high to low. This was the 0.618 region, which is a very nice area to short as well. Remember my EURUSD trade? I look for the 0.5 fib retracement entry. In this instance, it pushed up a little bit higher to 0.618. Even better, you have gotten a better risk to reward ratio. This is point number 2. And third confluence was JPY strength. And because this is pound JPY, let's say if JPY increased strength, usually pound JPY would be bearish. And that is my third trigger. So that's about it. Hope you guys like this video and how I broke down these trades. These are very simple concepts of supply and demand, support and resistance, using fibs, using all the confluence I have, and then entering a trade. And with this, I only just shared 2 trades which netted at least 100 pips profit. Even if you took half of it, or even if you TP'd a little earlier, you would still have netted at least 100 pips. And this is just 2 trades in a week. You don't have to be stressed of taking too many trades. You can see I only took 2 trades in a week and I'm happy with it. And it gave you at least 100 pips profit. So do not stress. This is my trade style. And if you want to learn more, I've opened up my subscription-based group. Okay, remember, I've opened up my Patreon. The link is down below. It is 50 USD per month. And I just want to emphasize this again. This is not a sickness group, but I would share my thought process, my trade ideas, why I want to take this trade, why I do not want to take this trade. I will have weekly videos on the markets, daily trade ideas as well on Forex, and all that. Okay, so do check this out if you guys are interested. It is a monthly payment, so if you do not like it, the following month you can just cancel it. Fine by me, alright? Because my trade style might not be suitable for you. But if you want to learn more, this is a very good opportunity. $55 per month is just $1.80 per day. If you could save that $1.80 per day instead of buying coffee, invest in yourself, I feel this is a very good opportunity for you guys. And with that, hope you guys like this video. And remember, the markets are always here, but your capital may not. Peace.